Hi.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Alright.
I guess I should ask, who are you? And,
Why am I here?
yeah.
Alright. I'm Daniel Williams. I am a D&D fan and DM for a few groups at Northwest.
So, what is Dungeons and Dragons?
Dungeons and Dragons is a role-playing game. The best way to describe it is you get a bunch of weirdos together, you have them make characters in a fantasy world, and then you give them monsters to fight and a story to play. And it's quite fun, yeah.
And when did you first get into Dungeons and Dragons?
I got into Dungeons and Dragons probably about 7th grade. And I got one of my best friends at the time, his dad, got a starter kit, and we played an adventure from the starter kit, and it was some of the most fun I've had. Some of the most fun I'd had at that time in a long time. We made characters online and just printed the sheets. That got expensive, fast. But it was fun. And over time, friends would run D&D campaigns and I'd play in them, and then eventually I said I want to try running them, and that's when I started writing my own adventures. So
Awesome. So, what's it like being a dungeon master for some weirdos?
anybody you play D&D with is a weirdo. First and foremost.
Good point.
If you have to be a little bit weird to want to play D&D, but the point is, playing with the weirdos means they'll actually embody their characters, which is something that's super important when you play D&D. Is you have to become your character first and foremost. Something that's super important when you play D&D is you have to become your character first and foremost. Being a dungeon master for a bunch of weirdos is the only difficult part is having them pay attention, because you're sitting there for 4 hours at a time, probably most of the time, and it's slow sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes the combat just drags on, and the story goes so fast. But it's just a lot of fun to sit around a table with all those weirdos because you're one yourself and do it. But I think the harder part is those weirdos want to keep playing. So you have to keep writing stories and adventures for them, and it's just fun.
Yeah.
Overall. So it's no pain. I love it.
What advice would you provide to those who are interested in getting into Dungeons and Dragons?
Do it. If you want to do it, do it. Make the leap. It is first session takes 4 hours, and it's what turns people away the most. But it's character building, and it's story, pre-story, it's setting the world, it's understanding why you're there. And then you get to the fun parts. Some people enjoy the combat, some people enjoy the long drawn-out story, but the point is you get all these little tiny things, and they all come together and fit into this big piece. Any other advice that I have for people who want to get into D&D is take your time to make your character, pour your heart into it. If the DM kills your character, I hope he hopes you cry. You want to be attached to your character like it's your son. It's scary. If you want to get into dungeon mastering specifically, it takes more time, because your job is to come up with a creative story for everybody to play. But if you enjoy writing, it'll come naturally. Most fantasy novels are actually D&D stories adapted, funny enough. So, because authors played when they were young, and they had all these dreams, and then they turned it into a book, and it's amazing. I don't think I'll ever do that myself, but it's very interesting playing with you guys.
Only imagine what it's like from your perspective. Last question would be, What do you want to? Is there anything you want to add? I guess too. That's
Take it easy.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Have a wonderful day.
Will do. You too.
No, it's starting now.
Daddy?
Moto likes you.
No, Moto.
Hey Daniel, we're in D&D now. You can't say Moto or else you
We're
get
in
hurt.
D&D mode. I will literally murder every
Okay, power bottom.
Hey,
Mr. D?
Daniel, what is AC?
Don't call it Mr. D.
armor class.
Armor class. Okay.
What about
Magic
Just
mouth? Ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh. I can't do it though.
Ellie,
so.
what's magic mouth?
I can't do it, so it's not important. to
What
me.
is
Ellie,
magic
what
mouth
is
though?
magic
Explain.
You implant a message within an object in a written. I'm bored.
Oh, okay.
No, I couldn't done it anyway, so.
And
Drew it.
True
Dang.
ADHD.
Dang.
One
This
sentence.
That's
Dang.
a really cool spell. I kind of want that.
Dang. Whoa.
Damn, Daniel, back at it again.
Whoa.
Bullshit.
Whoa.